That's so great, Sha. I like both. I'm experiencing glitches. Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing some glitches. Very soon, we will start full time. This is our first live stream, and so we're trying to put on two things in place. Just bear with us. Okay. All right, welcome, folks. This is militano.com, and I am your Ombolos Tony. Please, I'm so sorry because this is our first live session, and we're trying to put things in place, and also to ensure that stream goes very smooth. Militano.com, as you know, is a channel that discusses wars and international relations, and also ammunitions and the toys used in them. Today we have a very technical topic in our world today to discuss, and which is the Russia-Ukraine war. It has gone. But then, first of all, let us try and examine what are the issues that actually led to this war. Not forgetting that Russia itself played a major role in the Second World War. And after the Second World War, there has hardly been a war this scale in Europe. Today, what has led to this very big problem between two brothers, the Russia and the Ukraine? So, first, we are going to be examining the Russia intentions in Ukraine, because whether we like it or not, that war has dragged beyond 1 year, beating everybody's expectation. I mean, it is a Russia and Ukraine, you know, and then we thought it would be like what the United States did in Iraq. You know, the Condoleezza Rice thing, when she said shock and highway, and in 3 days ground forces were routed. That is the superpower thing we expected in Ukraine. But today we have Ukraine holding it down with a big Russia. And so that definitely calls for discussions. I mean, in world capitals right now, this is the main G. Is Ukraine holding on? Because it is in all this that we want to discuss, the big players, the Russians, Vladimir Putin. We're talking about the United States intentions. We're going to talk about NATO, and we're going to be talking about the Ukrainian soldiers that have proved themselves. In all these big players, the major thing are the Ukrainians themselves, whose life has been turned into a war zone, and whose country has been turned into an episode in a war film. 1 year gone, and life is still going on. But then, how did we get there? How did it all started? So we're going to be examining all these things today. So please bear with me. Now, first of all, we have to understand is that Russia do not want to let go of Ukraine. Ukraine is just too important to them. Now, this is like a fight between two brothers. Not forgetting, for those who don't know, that Ukraine was an integral part of the USSR, the Soviet Socialist. I mean, this was the second most important state in the USSR. So that is what we must accept first, we must understand first. Now, the importance of Ukraine in the defunct USSR. Now, it was the most powerful of the 15 Soviet republics. You know, when you have the 15 republics of the Soviet Union, Ukraine was the second most important beside Russia. Now, Russia itself, so Ukraine is so important to Russia. If Russia wants to maintain the superpower image they tend to sell to the world, that they are to the world. They are a permanent member in the United Nations Security Council. Now they understand, Putin understand that Ukraine has to be part of Russia. But then, why is Ukraine saying no? Why does Ukraine want to carve its own path? Do not forget,